And we are set to go once again, 3 rounds of middleweight action. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. It's a mixed martial artist standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in officially 183 1/2 pounds. His professional record in 15 bouts, 11 victories and 4 defeats. Fighting out of Glasgow, Scotland. Here is Allan. No law. And next, his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner standing 6 feet even. He weighed in 185 3/4 pounds and brings a professional record of 11 victories, 3 defeats, 2 draws, and 1 no contest. Fighting out of Paris, France, here is Norman Paraisy. Referee in charge, Rich Mitchell.
Referee Rich Mitchell about to get this one underway. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them in the wide open Cage Warriors middleweight division. Allan Love in the green, white and black shorts. Norman Paraisy in the black compression trunks. Paraisy starts with the jab, doubling, tripling up, putting a leg kick behind it. Nice combination from the Frenchman to start things off.
We haven't seen Norman Paraisy throw with that kind of frequency and combinations. He does tend to slow down to single and 2 shots. Combinations.
Nice chopping leg kick from Allan Love as well there. Paraisy really letting that left hand go in the early going here, Joe.
Motioning for the kicks as well. Very upright boxing style. Definitely a start we haven't really seen from him before.
One thing we have seen from Norman Paraisy in the past, though, is trouble with the gas tank in the later rounds. So it's going to have to be a balanced performance. Does he go all out here in the first and risk not finishing the fight?
Yeah, I think that's a very fair comment, Brad. Norman Paraisy does seem to be able to drag fights through when you think he may be done. A lot of feinting and a really nice left hook, right kick combination there.
Doing some great work with that left hand, this Norman Paraisy.
Big Thai boxing camp at the Dinky Ninjas. I'm sure Allan Love has had plenty of sparring.
Nice jab, right straight high kick, just as you say that, Josh. Classic Thai. Nice straight punches from Allan Love here.
Really nice tight boxing from Norman Paraisy. A lot of damage being done with those kicks now.
And the Jordanian fans showing their support here for this fight as another leg kick lands from Paraisy. Those are going to start adding up as this bout wears on, Josh.
Paraisy making some very obvious twitches with his right hip to make Love think, and lovely work. Left hook to the body, then goes high, then the kick.
A fantastic head movement to set that up as well.
And I've already said this twice, but we've not seen this kind of combination striking from Norman Paraisy before. I think it's just caught Allan Love a little bit off guard here at the start of this first round.
Allan Love pumping straight right. Catches the kick that time, goes for the takedown. Great sprawl by Paraisy, but he eats a short left hook before the break.
Yeah, Allan Love trying to switch it up now. I think it's a good decision from him. Needs to give Paraisy something else to think about. Just at the moment, the Frenchman is dictating so much on the feet here.
Do join in the conversation on social media at Cage Warriors with the hashtag CWFC Jordan. We'd like to hear your predictions and your thoughts on the night so far. Allan Love and Norman Paraisy duking it out here in the Cage Warriors middleweight division.
Allan Love's caught that kick a couple of times. What he might need to do there is, as soon as he catches the kick, surge forward with his opposing hand and try and take the balance away from the Frenchman.
Another big weight cut for Allan Love. Paraisy landed again there. Going downstairs to the body that time. Another big weight cut for Allan Love. He arrived a couple of days ago on weight already. Again tries to catch that kick, but again not able to do anything with it.
Oh, Norman Paraisy bobbing and weaving. Never really know when the strike is going to come from.
Massively impressed with the left hand of Norman Paraisy here. Love staggers a little with that punch. Paraisy with a clubbing right, but Love answering back with 2 shots of his arm.
What I really like is, although Allan Love is eating a few of these shots and Paraisy seems to be the one dictating the start of these exchanges, the counter-striking of Love is still very nice and tight. The hooks are tight. The straights are nice and down the middle. Just not having as much success with them at the moment.
Nice leg kick, Paraisy catching again, Love goes high. Again, Paraisy having success with that left hand.
Allan Love has got to do something to figure out this puzzle here, because Norman Paraisy is showing us an entirely different side.
Love with the low kick that time. And Paraisy switches things up, shoots in for a beautiful double leg takedown.
Yeah, he may have been some distance outside. He tried to set it up with the hands and penetrated extremely well once he level changed. And Allan Love is going to have to scramble back to his feet here, but perhaps round one is already a lost cause for the Scotsman.
Paraisy holding his man up against the cage. Last 10 seconds, but Norman Paraisy's being warned. And content to ride out the round from top position is the Frenchman, Norman Paraisy. First round in the books there, Josh.
Yeah, I think probably going to go the way of Norman Paraisy on the judges' scorecard. A bit busier, landed some very good low kicks. Let's have a look at the replays, which I'm sure will feature the excellent boxing of Norman Paraisy.
Beautiful head movement, slipped that straight punch, left hook, right low kick behind it. Some fantastic boxing from Norman Paraisy, switching things up at the end of the round, nailing that double leg takedown. Not really doing much with it, but didn't really have the time to work either. Seconds out, we're about to get round two underway here at Cage Warriors Fight Night 10 in Amman, Jordan. Norman Paraisy taking the center of the cage immediately, eager to get things underway.
Let's see if we get a change of game plan from Allan Love. Now he's seen what Norman Paraisy is offering in this fight.
Touch of gloves to get things underway. Love takes the center of the cage, but Paraisy's moving forward, winging that left hook. Leg kick and straight right hand counter from Allan Love there. Love mixing things up with the uppercut that time.
Both these guys very experienced professionals, probably just taking a bit of time to settle into that round. They'll have a much better gauge of each other now as we move into this second five.
Paraisy shaking the arms out there. Again, great head movement from the Frenchman. Love seems to be finding his range here. Takes the left hook on the chin though. Nice shot elbow from Allan Love.
Yeah, really mixing those strikes up now.
Very focused looking Norman Paraisy. It's a leg kick to the body there.
And that left hook again finds the mark as Paraisy bobs and weaves. He fires it straight over the top.
He's using it to lead. He's using it as a counter punch.
So nice to see the upper body combinations finished with the strike on the legs.
Classic Thai boxing there. Nice lead left hook from Allan Love there.
And that low kick had a lot of thud behind it.
Paraisy faking the low kick, firing off the left hook again. Very technical performance from the Frenchman here. Nice knee up the middle from Allan Love though.
Yeah, as you said though, Brad, in the first round, the question is, can he keep it up for the full three? To say, does look in very good shape. But again, the left hook finds the chin of Allan Love. And it's not that Allan Love doesn't have his hand up, he's just getting caught in the timing on every exchange.
Right hand lands that time. Paraisy's doing a great job of slipping that hook around the guard. And they are trading in the pocket here, Josh. Putting on a show for the fans here at the King Hussein Youth City Boxing Arena. A fantastic venue in Jordan. And we'll be back here in just over 3 weeks' time for another Cage Warriors fight night. Of course, we have Cage Warriors in Swansea before them.
Yeah, what a bantamweight title fight we've got on that card. Brett Johns versus James Brum.
Two of the best bantamweights in Europe going head-to-head for the gold in Swansea, April 12th.
A good combination landed by Love there. It eats another kick. We can see some reddening through the side of his shorts there.
And again, he finds a home for that left hook. And again, Allan Love keeps coming forward.
I mean, both of these guys are so rarely finished. Allan Love has only been stopped twice, Paraisy just once.
It is the old cliche of the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object. Paraisy really finding a home for that right hand. Love firing back with some shots of his own. Nice straight right hand from Allan, no love.
Oh, good kick to the body there, though, straight through the guard.
I'd like to see more work downstairs now from Allan Love as he looks to tire Norman Paraisy out.
Allan Love taking the centre of the cage now, starting to dictate these exchanges a little more, and we saw this against Leroy Barnes. As soon as he gets closed in on, Norman Paraisy looks to level change.
And for the first time in the fight, Norman Paraisy moving backwards. Is that an indication that perhaps that gas tank we've asked questions about before is perhaps not as full as it once was?
Well, let's see who's going to win this clinch battle. First time in the fight, we've seen it. Paraisy looking for the double, just gets the S-grip on his hands. A nice pickup. Good technical takedown from the Frenchman. Let's see what Allan Love can do from the guard here. Isn't choosing to lock his guard up.
Nice elbows from the bottom there from Allan Love. We've seen Paraisy cut before.
Yeah, Allan Love, very good. Genetically long limbs for the jiu-jitsu. Does win an awful lot of grappling competitions. But he chooses to enter, uses that to keep himself ticking over quite nicely between MMA competition.
It's a very even fight on paper, Josh. Allan Love, 11 wins against 4 losses. Norman Paraisy, 11 wins against 3 losses. 2 draws, no contest, and that's exactly what we're seeing here, a very even contest.
Yeah, final 10 seconds here. Paraisy again, the same mold we saw in the first round.
Stop.
Final moments, opts for the takedown, secures the top position just to try and swing the judges a little bit more. Allan Love landed with some very good shots in that round, but I think on balance again, perhaps the better of the work on the feet being done by Norman Paraisy. That left hook, really an excellent weapon for him.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that second round. Beautiful head movement, the left hook again, Josh, as we spoke about so much during this fight. Nice knee up the middle from Allan Love there. Beautiful kick, hit the back leg that time from Norman Paraisy.
But there's Allan Love with some good work on the inside. Again, as we said, even deep into the second round, the counter strikes are nice and short and crisp and tight.
And accurate as well, Josh. Allan Love's pretty much landing everything he throws in those close exchanges.
Let's go, bring that water up. Right there. Seconds, please.
Seconds out, and we will get this third and final round underway. Just 5 minutes remaining for one of these 2 middleweights to pick up the Cage Warriors finishing bonus. All main card fighters tonight who give our judges a little bit of respite will receive a cash bonus from Cage Warriors CEO Graham Boylan.
Handed out 2 of those already in the first 2 fights.
Looks like the boss will be opening his checkbook tonight, Josh. Let's see if he'll be opening it a 3rd time for either Norman Paraisy or Allan Love.
Again, Paraisy going to work with the kicks downstairs. Such an excellent weapon for him, and I think they're really starting to build up now.
And you're going to see Norman Paraisy really targeting that lead leg of Allan Love.
That was a much better combination from Allan Love. Managed to back Paraisy up.
Nice knee to the body from Allan Love there. Oh, another big leg kick, and these are hurting Allan Love, but he's punching back. Again, a knee to the body from Allan Love.
And Love trying to shoot for a takedown, pulls half guard in the end because the spool from Paraisy was there. I think it's a good decision from Allan Love. Those kicks really starting to take their toll now. Paraisy just looking to sit down and sprawl his ways out as Allan Love tries to go to deep half guard here. Old school sweep coming. If he can pull that toe through.
And it's not just the pain of those leg kicks, they obviously affect your movement, but they affect your ability to plant your feet and really put power on your punches.
Allan Love trying to go as deep as possible underneath Norman Paraisy here. What he's trying to do is hide his head as well. And opting to come up in the scramble. The Frenchman driving him back to the cage again.
Paraisy putting all his body weight on Allan Love up against the fence. Perhaps enjoying a little bit of respite himself here in this position.
Yeah, Allan Love has got to do something decisive here, but you wonder how much explosive energy is left, especially in that lead leg.
Paraisy content to just grind this one away for the time being. Paraisy needs to be careful with the knee on the outside.
And Allan Love jumps guard, looking for a triangle here. Paraisy manages to sneak his arm back inside.
Deep in the fight, Josh. Both these guys very sweaty, very slippery. Not going to help Allan Love in this situation where he's looking for a triangle choke.
No, he was fighting for the wrist grip, his right hand on Paraisy's left. But having himself isolated up against the cage here is not going to help him a great deal either. Oh, legs coming high. Paraisy has got to try and square himself up.
Oh, big elbow from Norman Paraisy there.
The problem with having the cage where it is for Allan Love is it's going to really dictate which side he can get his hips out to and attack, and that's going to make it a bit easier for Norman Paraisy. Of course, if he does create the angle and Paraisy hasn't seen it coming, it's very hard for Paraisy to square himself back up.
Paraisy, short shots to the body. Allan Love answering back with elbows there. The action slows the game. Love really needs to get those hips out. Time running down here, just under a minute and a half to go in this third and final round.
He's got an active guard. He hasn't locked his legs together. The feet keep coming out on the hips or looking to work, but Norman Paraisy is so smothering in this top position.
We've seen him do it before when he's got into a sticky situation. He's got that ability to get the takedown and grind out a top position, wear down that clock.
Allan Love looking to spin his hips out. Norman Paraisy puts him straight back in the cage. Having your head pressed up against the cage, as Allan Love does now, is really going to limit his hip movement, full stop.
Paraisy pounding away with these short shots.
Oh, Allan Love is going to look for the sweep or the arm here. Going inverted. There's the arm.
Has the arm.
Oh, and
this
Allan
is
Love dropped him
inside, Josh.
over. Norman Paraisy, oh, he's just managed to pull his elbow back. And Allan Love has got 25 seconds to go to work here.
Love now pounding away from top position. He's taken Norman Paraisy's back. Short heel strikes to the belly of Norman Paraisy. Final 10 seconds.
And
Allan Love got the triangle choke. Elbows to the face.
Oh, he's a little too late though.
And this one is over.
And Allan Love, he knows that just at the end of that third round, he was really starting to come to life.
So close with those two late submission attempts was Allan Love.
He does have an excellent jiu-jitsu game, 5 submission wins on his record.
A cry of anguish there at the end of the fight. I won't tell you exactly what he said, but I'll leave it to your imaginations. We're going to take a look at some of that action now.
Again, those kicks of Norman Paraisy really taking their toll by this third round on Allan Love.
Jumps guard here.
I think this was a good decision from Allan Love. He is very effective off his back when he wants to be, but not quite able. A couple of good chances here at the end.
Some nice elbows, looking to go belly down on that armbar. Paraisy able to roll through and just get his elbow through that gap. Here's the triangle choke and some nice elbows to the face.
Another 30 seconds.
Norman.
I think we're going to safely see a 30-27 for Norman Paraisy here.
Well, our judges have rendered their decision and we'll throw it to Joe Martinez for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 agree 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision, Norman Paraisy.
And as expected, Josh, A clean sweep on the scorecards for Norman Paraisy.
Yeah, really impressed with what the Frenchman did, particularly in those first 2 rounds. Excellent combinations, really impressed particularly with his work rate. Very different to how we've seen him before, and landing a good mixture of upper body and lower body strikes.
And again,